Hey everybody, welcome back. So I went to the drugstore and I wanted to try some of these things that kind of stuck out at me, and I wanted to show you them, and they're all kinds of summery and fun and sparkly things that piqued my interest. Now, some of these things I've used, some of these things I haven't used, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So shiny. Okay. The first thing, let's go with the stuff that I found from H-E-B. So we have a Wet n Wild bronzer in What Shady Beaches. Love the name. That is hilarious. So it's just this bronzer right here. Now I am not wearing any bronzer. So we're gonna take a brush and we're going to swoosh it. And you get like a lot. Let's see how it bronzes me. There's bronzy. There's bronzy. A little orangey. I'm gonna say I have the Patrick Star one from, like how much it like deepened my forehead. Whoa, whoa! It doesn't help that the rest of me is super light. Let's like put it on just for why not, kicks and giggles. So it did definitely bronze me up. It actually looks a little orangey to me. I have the Patrick Star one from his holiday collection, and that's a bronzer, but it's more shimmery. So it's a huge, but it's all kinds of shimmer. You can see that shimmer, and that's a bronzer. This one has a slight shimmer. I would say a gleam, but it's not, it's similar to my Fenty Beauty in terms of shade range. But my Fenty Beauty is amazing, and it blends very nicely, and it doesn't have that sheer shimmer. It has a more just warm wash of color that you can start little and build till you want to be more bronzy. This one, it's a great alternative actually, because it is only like $2.99, and you know, you can get bronzed. You can get bronzed. I didn't see if they had any other colors. I just went for this one because it seemed darker to me. And I will say this one's a little more orangey than my Fenty Beauty one, but I think it's a good little dupe, a good little bronzer. Oh my god. From there, I know this isn't new, but I saw that they finally had them back in stock, and it's the Milani Highlight, Triple Highlight, and they just looked so beaming that I kind of really wanted to use it. I wanted to have it. I wanted to own it. I wanted it to be mine. So this is 03 Rose Glow, and has Pearl, Golden Quartz, Rose Gold. So here they are right here. Let me swatch them. Let's see, I had some Fenty on there. Ooh, oh my goodness. Wow, that is popping. Can we see? The Rose Gold kind of makes a nice little pretty sheen on my skin, and that gold is so nice. I'm gonna grab a brush. Just gonna grab this brush, why not? And let's add the rose gold one on top. Seeing as how I'm not really wearing anything. But look at that one. See, since it's so close to my skin tone, I'm just gonna look like a hot mess, just ignore it. As I'm just putting shit on my face. It's glowy, but it's not crazy. The rest of my face is just shiny because I don't put on anything else, but I think these are really, really pretty, really fine. They can be really poppin' or just really chill. So I'm super happy with that. I will get into this weird thing that I got. The Wet n Wild Cream Blush, limited edition in Rose and Peace. Now it's black. This is a black blush, and it's cream. But when you put it on, it kind of has a reddish sheen. You can't even really see it when you put it on my arm because my arm's so much darker. Let's see if we can put it on the inside. Okay, so you see how it's kind of black, and when you blend it out, it turns into a pretty kind of shimmery light rose color. I think it's the weirdest thing, but $3, and it's kind of cool to play with, and it's kind of cool so far. I was like kind of like, should I get it? Hell, I'm gonna try it. Yes, I did that. So shiny things have also been calling to me, and look at all these shiny things we have. So Milani has Hypnotic Lights Holographic Eye Topper, and I think there's a couple of them. These are a little more expensive, like $7 to $8, but there was a coupon, so I justified it. And it just called to me because it was this really pretty blue purple topper that you can just pop on top of your eyelids. Right now it looks green, isn't that funny? You can just pop it on top of your eyelids, and it's a really fine glitter, and it just makes everything pop. So going with the same things, Revlon has actually, I guess, been trying to do the same thing because they have 4 of their own. Now theirs are more normal colors. We've got Brujas Brew, so which is this really purpley pink color, and of course it's really shimmery. They don't really have a smell, not really. And I haven't really tried these yet, so these are fresh and poppin'. This is Wicked Potion. I understand this is like spring and they're coming out with new things, but like, I love the names. At the same time, like, it kind of doesn't go with the theme of the season we're in, but to each their own. So this is kind of a black green eyeshadow topper. That one came out a little thicker. Then we've got a gold, Heal Your Spirit. And this seems like a very yellow-green gold. A little chunky too. And the last one is, oh, I didn't even say it, Palm Reader. Now this one is a really pretty rosy bronzy gold. Let me get a little closer for you. So that was the Milani, these L'Oreal, all very pretty, very pigmented, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna work fantastically. We're just gonna have to do a wear test on them. So those were the 4 that they came out with. They also had very shiny lip glosses in 2 different kinds of, they have oils, the glow oils, which is, I got one. It's just a really simple pink, and it's just a very sheer wash of color. They had 2 more, and then they had one that was a little more shiny and shimmery, but those are just so light that I didn't think that they would be very flattering on me, so I didn't get them. Onward and upward. So at TJ Maxx, as you know, I think I already said that I had the Model's Own, and I also found this, it's my Ray Ray by BH Cosmetics. Now, I have some BH Cosmetics things. They're actually really nice for being a really cheap brand. I know this collab has been out for a long time, but I think it is fantastic. I actually almost bought it at Ulta, and then I was like, no, it's BH Cosmetics, like, I'm not gonna do it. Let me tell you, I used these for a couple days, and my makeup never looked more poppin'. The colors are so pretty, the mattes are so pretty. They have a little bit of kick up, they blend nicely, they're super pigmented, and the shimmers just go on like a dream. These contours, they're good for not only your eyes but your cheeks, and these highlighters, amazing, 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 amazing. I was so happy that I got this, and I tried it, and it was like $6, $7. That was awesome. The Model's Own, I've tried it a couple times, and it's really interesting. I don't think I'm into the cream eyeshadows because you just can't get the fade out that you want, right? But I mean, it's okay, it's not bad. I'm more thinking that I can use it for something for Halloween for my kids and just like slather it all over their faces, because they are pretty blues and greens and golds and colors that you can work with. They just tend to melt away for me. Yeah. Last things last. I've been wanting to try more e.l.f. things because they've been coming out with so many, and I got some eyeshadow palettes because the colors were just super pretty. Look at that rainbow of colors. It takes a little more to build up, and I think for Milani being more expensive, for e.l.f. starting to be a little more expensive with what they bring out, I don't really think the quality is where I want it to be for this. Let's compare this to BH Cosmetics, and that one was cheaper than this one. That one was so much easier to blend and to use without an eyeshadow primer, and this one took a little more work. But it does have really pretty colors, but since they have such pretty colors, you want them to be pigmented and make it worth your time. I don't know, maybe if I use an eyeshadow primer and really edge it along and really take my time, it'll get better. But so far, I'm just kind of like not super worth it. Same thing goes for the bigger palette that I got from them. Look at these colors, they're amazing. I was trying to get as much as I could out of that yellow and orange, and I just couldn't do it. I mean, some look like dupes for other eyeshadows I have. Some go on a little better, some a little less. I mean, they're all gonna swatch nice, I feel, but you also see the powderiness. So the yellow is powdery to where you can make it go poof. The blue is patchy and I just want more from it. The shimmers are actually really quite pretty. And this one right here, it's called Element. It actually looks like an exact dupe for the Melt Cosmetics eyeshadow transition things that they just came out with that I did a video on prior to this. So I mean, that one looks just dead similar. So you're gonna have hits and misses because they're larger palettes, but this is almost 20 bucks, I wanna say. I wanna say that wasn't expensive. And the one reason I haven't gotten any of the Milani palettes is because those are $20. I cannot spend $20 on a drugstore eyeshadow palette when I can spend 10, 15, 20 more and get a really good eyeshadow palette with great pigment and good products and good ingredients, etc. So I don't know, I think the drugstore is getting a little high and mighty. They're getting a little brave, they're getting exciting, but they're getting to overprice things. And I get it, new packaging, you try new things, but I don't know. I mean, this is pretty basic. It's just plastic and you open. I mean, it's not like you're spending a whole bunch on this. So like, make these just a little more pigmented and you think you'll be really good because you'll have so much stuff. e.l.f. has so many products and so many great ideas and so many things that speak to everybody, but I mean, just come on, it's drugstore, it's cheap. I don't know, but that is what I've gotten. I'm so digging the highlight and I actually like the bronze right now. I know I put a lot on, but I just wanted to really see if I could like kick it up.